Oh, this better be a good trip.
Here we go. We're on our way.
Where are we going?
We're going to Zoar, Ohio.
Don't we ever stay home?
No.
Well, this better be a good trip. What are we going there for?
Because it's German pretzel day.
I'll be the judge of that. They better be good. That's all I can say. Or you're gonna...
We're on the way.
Hear my wrath.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm filming right now sideways. Let's see. Welcome to Zoar, pretzel capital of Ohio. Hey, there's a museum down there.
Now they have to wait for the other traffic.
Yeah.
Pissed.
Oh, I'm blocking traffic now. Better get going.
I just want to take this picture real quick.
1853. Pretty old building. Looks like it was a church or something. Either that or a school. Oh, it was a church. That's a Zor meeting house. Oh, they were separatists. Troublemakers. Oh, the bakery. Looks like an old building. I hope they have good pretzels in here. They got Reineckers bread in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Caroline's all over the place.
Here, let me get you a bag.
I don't know what they're doing down here. It's probably where they make wine down there.
Yes, I do it. We have to go in there. I'm going to double bag it. So look, it's wrapped in a bag.
Do you like yours crispy or just kind of warm? Okay.
Oh, that's a salty one.
I'll tell you what, I moved it quick.
Yeah, you can get mine out. Just warm it. You can keep moving here.
Yeah, help yourself to.
What you want to do is you want salt on them, spray a little water on them, and then put the salt. Just come on back to this side here. It works better back this way.
Thank you, thank you. You want any condiments here? We have cinnamon sugar butter, mustard, cheese, caramel sauce.
See, he had these two. Right here. There you go.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
About a pound there for me.
Thanks, sir. And you need a bigger oven.
You're right.
We do have one over here.
Yeah. What happened to it?
The ovens were never built and they were reconstructed to really be used like we're using them. So it's a little bit of a challenge
Yeah.
for us to use them like we are. And they haven't really been used since a year ago Christmas.
These go
Because
in.
we were shut down last summer
Yeah.
for this kind of stuff.
Is this a family-run operation?
Mm-hmm.
It is? Very nice.
Yeah, we're under the Zor Community Association although the building is owned by the state.
Okay.
The Ohio Historic Society, Ohio History Connection,
Pick out the ones you want
generally overall,
and just put them right on the tray here.
the museum building. But the Zor Community Association runs the day-to-day.
Okay.
They're the ones that put it on the back.
Oh, so they get the money.
Pittsburgh in
Yeah.
this place is very, very good.
Oh, yeah?
That's nice.
So the whole,
Football.
we haven't done that for over a year, doing all this demonstration.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah,
going
we've done that. We were raised in that area.
Okay.
These people knew each other then and got along very well.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
Good. Salt on these? Okay. Spray 'em.
I want.
Yep. Those are yours and salt on these. You put them in?
What kind of dressings are these?
Nacho cheese, Parmesan, cinnamon sugar, there's butter, and
Yeah.
there's a couple different kinds of mustard.
Okay. Very nice. I'm getting hungry right now.
You got it. Thank you very much.
My mom used to always make pretzels because we were from Germany.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you taken a tour through here yet?
No, first time I've been here. Yeah.
They're only charging $5 today to go through several of the buildings. Some of the buildings are open.
Okay.
So, and we do have a couple demonstrations going in some of the other buildings.
Okay. That's what I'm getting.
All right.
Mustard.
Now, where am I?
I'm getting a lot of pretzels over there. Do you have a bag I can put these through?
Oh man.
Jeez. I don't know how many cheeses I got. Let's get another one. No, we're only here.
Yeah, those are perfect. Yeah. My mom used to make pretzels too.
Oh, okay.
We were from Germany.
Okay, I got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 in there. Sounds like a Warren's walk to me.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that said. It says smile.
Yeah, smile.
I love it. This is interesting though. This and this are the same fabric. Can you believe that? That homespun fades like terrible. Okay, I think the 3-bagger is done, whoever that is.
Oh. They get bigger when you bake them.
They do.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
The 2 and the 1-bagger should be out quickly.
All right.
And who is next back here? I can't. If you want to just, I want to get you step off here and get them ready.
Oh, you almost burned yourself.
I did. You get in a hurry, you forget.
Yeah.
Then you get reminded. So what you do is pick out the pretzel you want.
I'm gonna need 2.
And then put it in the tray, squirt it with water if you want it to have salt on it, because that's how salt sticks.
No, look, you're little. You gotta pay for your pretzels.
Oh, dang.
Okay, here's the people that have 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And the napkins are down there. And here's the guy with the 1.
Yep.
As soon as I get a space here.
Put it on this.
Dad wants one now. Can you get the...
What I'm doing is bringing some coals to the front.
Yeah.
Try and warm up the floor of the oven so that the pretzels bake on both sides.
You got a lot of coals in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I truthfully could use more.
Yeah. Put it in there.
There you go.
All right. Oh, could you do mine? Thanks. All right. You're great.
Is that good?
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
I'm going to throw. Excuse me.
Sure it doesn't fall on the floor. I got some of this.
Monkey bread.
Yeah.
Oh, I love monkey bread.
I got one, and I got one of those, it's a long braided loaf that has everything on it. She said it's excellent with spaghetti.
What the heck is this thing right here?
I don't know.
It's like a coal bin or something. Wow. Can't see nothing in there. I'm gonna ask the lady what that is.
Okay, 24 out of 30.
Can you pay for it? Let's get my wallet.
Okay. You're all set.
$3.
Feels like I was in there forever. Hey, what's that big bin in there? What is that?
That is where they kept the flour.
The flour?
This was they baked all the bread here for the village.
Mm-hmm.
They baked the bread in these ovens. They kept the flour in those bins.
That must have been a heck of a lot of flour.
Well, yeah, well, see, you're baking for the entire village.
Wow.
So they had to keep, and I always like to tell people they did not have to worry about bugs or anything because they were going through the flour so fast.
Oh,
Wow.
Didn't give them enough time.
Very nice. I love the story.
Okay, well, I wish I could tell you more.
Well, it's great. Just hearing that, I'm
But that is
wow. That is so cool. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome.
A relative gave it to me.
That's cool.
So that's why I'm here. First time.
Nice
Yeah.
to know your
But you're
heritage
from
and
Germany.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm German.
You-
I got you guys.
German French.
Yeah, my dad was Lutheran and my mom turned Mormon.
Well, I was raised Catholic, married a Jew. You know, hey. I don't give a shit what you are. Excuse me.
No, but I'm talking about the Zorites came over here because they wanted to have a different religion, right?
Yes, the separatists had their own.
Yeah.
They're communal.
Yeah.
They had,
Yeah.
It was the only communal.
Yeah.
It was like communism
Right.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good to stick together.
I've been to Germany. I've been to Germany and all over.
Down by Stuttgart. Yeah.
Stuttgart.
South.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
been to
Yeah.
Germany
I've been to.
many times. I
Yeah.
went on one of those river cruises too. And
Did you on the Rhine?
Rhine,
Danube?
Danube, all that.
Yeah.
That was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all countries.
So do I.
I don't care where you're from, what you are. You know, when I'd be subbing high schoolers, they'd start making up a story. I'd say, hey, hold it. I didn't live in New York City for nothing. And all the kids, I'd say, save your time. And they'd catch on, they'd laugh, and they would embarrass them to death. But no, I don't go for scammers. I don't need nobody that bad. I said, they can pay me.
Yeah.
Go see, Tom.
From the plant over in England, I would get on. The weekend would be coming, and I'd get on the train from Ipswich, where the plant was, or where
Ipswich.
Ipswich. Yeah, and I would get on the train and go to London and go to Waterloo Station, and for an hour and a half I'd take the Channel over to underneath and go to Paris. That was cool. I just did that several times.
I went to Paris one time. They had an alleyway, and every doorway there was some woman standing in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I've been up the
And only guys could go down there.
I've been up
You know
the
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Did they have any guys standing there is what I want to know. Any guys standing there?
No.
Yeah.
Why was it always just women?
Women were out of luck over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I've been clear up in the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I have too, yeah.
Pictures down.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I said, I've done this young and early in life. Well, fairly early. I was offered a job in Europe when I was 20-some in New York, and I wouldn't go. I was afraid to go because
You were Rockette, right? Yeah.
You were? Wow. So you were like a dancer.
Yeah, Copa Girl, Peppermint Lounge. I don't know if you know any of that. That was very famous. They did a movie.
Yeah.
Joey G and the Starlighters.
Were you in any movies?
I did a Zero Mostel commercial. I didn't want to be an actress. They wanted me. They said, "Your lead material," but I didn't. I never pushed me. It was other teachers in that pushing me. I never pushed for anything.
Yeah.
But I did a commercial with Zero Mostel for Monsanto Carpet.
Yeah.
Years ago in the 60s in New York. But as far as being in any movies, no. They wanted me to go to California. Now, Goldie Hawn I worked with, danced with.
Really? Cool.
Dick O'Neill was the father on Cagney and Lacey. He married my roommate. But I didn't have that desire. I'm just happy being... I don't like all that publicity and everything.
Yeah.
I don't want people taking up pictures of me every time you walk out the door. You feel you have to have your hair done and makeup and all that crap.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
She did it for the love of the dance.
I love to dance.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I could dance till I was sickly as a child and a very frail little thing, and a doctor from New Philly recommended that if my parents could give me dance lessons to build my body up, that I wouldn't be so sickly, because I almost died, and that's all. I started, and I was the best, and they kept pushing me on. It was teachers that kept pushing me.
Yeah. That's good to be involved with something. You got to do something.
Well, I tell my students, we're all different, but we're all born with our talents and our gifts from God.
Right.
And I said, don't compare yourself to anybody.
Yeah.
Even if it's trash collecting or whatever God is chosen for you, it's all important.
Right.
Just do the best job you can do. But my dancing came through my health being so sickly and almost dying when I was in grade school. And I started at 11. And I'll tell you what, it was just a natural. It was a God's gift. I was the best in every class, and I even helped the teachers with dance lessons.
That's great.
And then a teacher from Canton, Ohio, came to my parents and said, "Do you think you could get her to New York to take some lessons?" And my mother said, "She's that good?" And he said, "Yeah, she's that good." So it was through teachers. It wasn't my parents or me. It was teachers, and I thank them all.
Yeah.
And that doctor. But yeah, my first job in New York was a rockette, and then I became one of the famous Copacabana.
What's your craziest story about that?
Well, being a rockette, the one girl, we were dancing, and we had to do those kicks, and she kicked, and her shoe fell out in the audience.
Oh!
That was one.
Yeah.
Then, at the Easter, this is appropriate, at the Easter show, we had boxes. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I don't know if that's mine, but thank you. It is. Thank you. I should throw this away in a trash. But anyway, we had these flower boxes, and we had these big headdresses, and each one was a different color. Like there was maybe 8 blue and 8 pink and 8 yellow and whatever. Yeah. And there was 36 of us. And when we opened up the curtain, we had our head down in these flower boxes, like these flowers blooming. Well, sometimes when a girl went on vacation or had a week off, another girl had to replace her. So, this one time, this girl was replacing another girl, and she had to change colors of hats. Well, here she forgot, and she went out in the wrong flower box, and there was all the blue with one yellow, and she started to dance, and then it dawned on her that she was in the wrong place and was in the wrong hat, and she ran over to her spot.
Wow.
But I remember that.
Good thing she recovered that real quick.
Yeah. There wasn't mistakes. I'll tell you, there was very little.
I thought of another question. You know, you guys being Roxettes, didn't like a lot of guys, weren't they after you guys?
Oh, yeah.
You probably had a lot of boyfriends coming after you.
Especially all the stagehands and the managers, and they're at Radio City, you know. They were all, you know, I had the stagehands and lighting. And
you probably had to drive them away with a stick.
Yeah, and the managers.
What years were you a rockette?
I started in 63 and 64.
Wow.
In 63 I went, and then 64, and then I had some health issues again, so I left there and took easier jobs that paid more.
Yeah.
Dancing, but like the Copa. I didn't have to do the strenuous, we did five shows at Christmas and Easter, 4 shows at Easter and Christmas, 5 shows a day, every day when you were on.
You had to be super shape.
Oh, That was work, let me tell you. Now it's not like that today. So I got jobs working where I only had to do 2 shows a night, and we'd have off, you know, 2 nights.
Yeah.
So I got easier jobs, and they even paid more at that time. Now, yeah, because of the name. The bigger the name, the less money you made. I mean, they were paying good. It was over double what I was getting here working, you know, as a bookkeeper, secretary.
U.S. Capitol on lockdown after report of gunfire nearby.
Oh my gosh.
But living in, I didn't hear what she said.
Bad news. U.S. Capitol in lockdown.
U.S. Capitol?
Yeah, because there was gunfire.
Lockdown after report of gunfire nearby.
Oh God, when's this gonna stop?
I know. I'm tired of
I
it.
love people, and I said it just breaks my heart. And then that little child that was killed with his one just recent 4 adults and a child.
Oh, coffee house. That's probably old.
We should put this stuff in the car.
Tin shop. I don't even know if this is working or not. I can't carry it. I'm filming right now.
Alright.
There's the tin shop. Coffee house.
Let's walk.
Gonna go see the Zor garden.
I'm sure it's a lot nicer when everything's in bloom.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Zor Museum. I want to go there. Let's go see if it's open.
I don't think it's open.
Should I go knock on the door?
It says open.
Oh, there's the old Zor toolbox. Pretty big.
Germany and immigration.
Wow. Look, there's the old Zor clock. Oh, here's the Zor safe. That thing's heavy duty. Oh yeah. Another old Zor clock. I like this picture. Hey, what's this thing right here? I don't know what that is. Wow, that's a nice desk. Is that a calendar?
Perpetual calendar.
Grinding stone with an egg in it. Zor furniture.
Zor pottery.
Oh, I like this little Zor stove right here. Zor clothes. Kind of plain, but they were probably brighter back in the day. Zor lamp.
Yes, it is.
Is this like a original house here?
Yeah, this is an original building here. It's never been rebuilt, or they've maintained it over the years.
Very nice.
And this is where the leadership of the village lived. There was 4 families that each took a wing.
Mm-hmm.
And this was common for the Zorites to share homes. Their smaller homes would have 2 or 3 families living in them.
So they had like they voted for leaders?
Yes, well, Joseph Meimler, he became their spiritual leader, their business leader,
mm-hmm.
and then the trustees, they were elected.
Okay.
There was 3 trustees, and then below the trustees was a standing board of 5 members, and I think all of them were elected. And the interesting thing about the Zorites was that the women had the right to vote in this village.
Mm-hmm.
100 years before they were granted the right to vote in the United States, you know, in elections.
Wow, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, they were ahead of their time. Just like originally when this house was built, it was intended to be a home for the elderly, which they thought, you know, well, you know, they needed like a nursing home. But the people didn't stay here very long because they missed their families and wanted to be with their families. Same thing, they were on the right track with daycare, except they carried it to extremes. They put the kids in dormitories, and the members only got to see their kids one Saturday a month and on Sundays.
Wow, that's be like not even having a kid.
Yeah, right. It was
wow, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy, and the kids had to stay there until they were 14. Well, you could, you know, trust a, 14-year-old to stay by themselves, and I would have thought it would have taken them out of the workforce, too. Of course, the kids everybody had a job here in this village. There wasn't any free rides.
Whatever happened to the Zorites? Are they still around?
There are descendants. In fact, the man that's back there in the kitchen, he is a descendant.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we have since the pandemic's kind of got things messed up, one lady, she's going to be 92 this month, and she still used to come, and her grandparents were members of the society.
Wow.
And our mayor is a descendant, too.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, all that history.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, and during our Harvest Festival, they have a Descendants Day, where they have a gathering of the descendants. They
built everything really well around here, too.
Yes, that was one thing.
They weren't cheap about anything they built.
No.
Yeah.
As old as this building is, there's very few of the floorboards that squeak.
Wow.
I've been in this
That
building.
tells you about good German craftsmanship.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Want to go upstairs?
Yes, the upstairs is open, the cellar is open, and you can go out the back.
This guy is probably in charge of this place. Here's this must be his wife. Some of their sleds. Oh, that's a big organ. I bet you this organ's old.
Pipe organ. Bonnets.
This is a Zor bedroom. They like chickens. This must have been the kids' room. There's the parlor. Fancy room. They're going to go in the basement next. Here's the old cellar.
Not too bad if you wanted to get out.
I thought I'd see the rafters or something from this building, but I guess not. Dining room and kitchen.
Hi.
Hey, I heard they cooked over here.
Cooked is in past tense.
Oh, you don't cook no more?
About 10 minutes ago.
Oh, man.
What time is it?
It's 2 o'clock.
Okay, when I first started here in 1990, the state ran everything, and they were open from 9:30 to 5.
Yeah.
Now they're only open 11 to 4. So your prep time, your cleanup time.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, man.
So I usually let the fire go out about 2 o'clock, and then try to wrap up and get put away till it's time to get out of here.
What were you cooking in there?
Well, I did. Hang on a minute, I'll. Still wet. I did cornbread and some baked apples.
Oh.
And I was gonna do.
Sounds good.
I was gonna put a thing of. Going to do sauerkraut or some kind of soup. We had a major skunk issue here about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's got a nest under here somewhere.
Oh.
And something either tried to get into the burrow or what, I don't know, but it let loose. And we came in to start putting stuff out and cleaning and stuff. Came in the door and you couldn't breathe. And it was just,
oh,
it was
that's terrible.
So we had the windows open for about 2 weeks. And when I opened and came in today, this morning, I could still smell it, but it wasn't as bad. But, so I wanted to do something to try to...
I was wondering how you cooked those apples. Did you put dough around them?
No, I just cooked them. Kind of like if you're going to make applesauce and you just cook them down.
My mom used to put dough around hers and put raisins inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that. But these are the German kettle oven, which is a recreation. It's not original.
Yeah.
It is. Let's see how we're doing. It is wood fired.
Well, let me see.
Like I said, I'm kind of letting it go out.
Oh yeah, you can make a big fire in there.
And you can if you do it too high when it's cold, you know, then you have problems. But and we had I will say, nobody's around listening. We had a PBS crew that came in August or September, must have been 19, and none of us were around. The crew came in, made arrangements with the guy that kind of manages the place.
Yeah.
And brought their crew in after everybody had gone home. I mean, nobody was around. They did their filming. Well, he said, can we use all 4 of the eyes? And we don't use more than 2 usually. It's partly because we only have pots to fit the back tube.
Yeah.
But the guy said, sure, help yourself, do whatever. Well, they had a blazing fire going in here.
Oh, he's lucky he didn't catch the place on fire.
Well, he broke it.
Oh, the fire got so hot it cracked?
It cracked the stove.
Wow.
So.
And that's an antique. You probably can't get that again.
No, well, this was cast. This isn't original, but it was cast. I mean, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
And So, but thankfully, so far, it hasn't seemed to be a problem.
Maybe you could maybe you could weld it or something.
And there is, somebody said there is a, like a, I think it's in a tube, it's some kind of resin that you can put in and it hardens like iron, you know. And
it's called JB Weld. I use it on my car sometimes.
Okay. Well, somebody, and we just haven't done it yet, but it seems to draw okay. It doesn't seem to be a problem, so we've just left well enough.
So now you just try to hide it with those lids.
Try to hide it. But, and it also broke it here, but you can't see it.
Yeah, that must have been super hot in there.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, because that's thick steel.
Yeah, so I don't know what he did, but and it's videotaped. I think they're.
Are you guys going to charge them for that?
I have pointed it out. In fact, I came in, I was supposed to be in here the following weekend to cook, and I came in, well, not only had they done that, they left everything full of crap. I mean, the pots and pans they used all had rotted stuff in them, and I mean, it was I spent the whole day just cleaning.
And who was this group that came?
PBS.
From PBS.
Get out of here.
It was a guy, and I can't think of his name, but he does a historic cooking show. And they filmed it, and I think the tapes are available up at the store.
Wow.
But
wow, that's awful.
Yeah, so I pointed it out to the site manager, and she kind of went, "Oh, really?"
She didn't want to get involved.
She didn't want to get. And well, then the guy that's in the site, or well, he's not the site manager. He's the president of the community association that actually runs the thing right now. Was pointed out to him, and he said, "Oh, they must have used cheap steel."
Oh, he's going to blame it on that now.
I thought,
no.
Okay, it's not my job.
See, everyone's trying to push it off because they don't want to deal with it.
So they probably don't know.
Yeah, they probably don't.
I had a notion to, I said, part of the thing is, I used to work here for years, and then I got let go in the last recession, and then they just brought me back a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I thought, I almost thought about, you know, if I still knew anybody in Columbus, I'd call OHS and say, hey, guess what they did to your stove?
Yeah.
But I don't know anybody that's still in
Maybe you should just let it go because everyone else is.
So I don't
you know what I mean?
But it was darn annoying.
Just don't let it bother you, you know? Just,
but like I said, it still works.
At least it works.
But so anyway, but that's...
yeah, nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Chardon.
Oh, okay. My sister lives in Avon, so we're up through there every once.
First time we've been here. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like I said, most of the houses are original. There are some that have been redone. But,
yeah.
This is original as far as the skeleton of it. The doors and the flooring mostly is all original. The woodworking.
I know, it's well made.
Now the
floors don't even squeak hardly,
unless you know where to step. But the house up front was actually still being lived in until 1935, and then the state bought it to be part of the museum complex. Mm-hmm. And this was just let go. But the state restored this, like I said, about 1990. But there was some replastering and painting, you know, that kind of thing that had to be done. But we still have some issues.
They missed a couple spots right there.
There's a leak in the roof up there.
Yeah, they'll have to redo that.
We have to get that dealt with.
Yeah.
But pretty much everything else wasn't...
Everything else looks pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. It was workable. So.
Yeah.
And this was the laundry room back here.
Laundry? Wow. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And those are the original kettles.
That's where they wash their laundry around in there?
Water in those kettles, and a fire underneath, kind of like out here.
Yeah.
And one for washing, one for rinsing.
How many women would you have in here?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
And it was, at one time we think it was the laundry for the whole town. And they'd come in, everybody brought their laundry, did their own laundry for a while.
That's well made too, I could tell.
And there was another one on the east side of town somewhere.
Nothing's going to wear out down there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now they said about the time of the Civil War, the population had gotten to where the 2 laundries just weren't practical, so they started building individual laundries behind some of the homes.
Oh, okay.
So, but this was where the #1 house up front would have done their laundry.
That's cool.
And then the laundry was hung up over the side.
Ticket.
1887.
Hi there.
Hi. Do I need a ticket?
Yeah, sort of. Yes, you need a wristband. You get them down at the general store.
Oh. We can't just come in and look around?
No.
Okay.
It used to be, but it's not anymore.
Yeah. All
I
right.
think the tickets are reduced today, though.
How much are they?
I think they're $5. The kids are free. I mean,
Okay.
the kids are free.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye. Wow, this is a big building. This is a hotel or store? There's the Zor Hotel.
And the bakery is on the other side of the garden. Okay, but on the street.
This is the store.
How much are they? $5.
You want to go in this store?
Yeah.
See what they got.
Good, how are you?
Oh, it smells good in here.
I'm definitely getting something. Hi, Father. Internet or whatever. So everything's in Karen's office, and I have no idea like which one you would have to fool with. There's so many routers and all that jazz in there. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that door's locked. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I gotta get one of these.
You'll have to just, if there's a phone number on the website there, you'll have to give them a call and see if they can walk you through it. I would do it.
Hit the like and subscribe button. I only have 28 subscribers. It'd be nice to have a couple more. Thank you.